Misses everything. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Dug that out well. Quick onto that in the infield. Nice, solid defensive shot. No runs coming off. Crawley, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Joel Garner end. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, 1 run coming from it. India are 1 for none. Wokes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has work to do.
It was an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Mahmood has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
That's a boundary save for sure. Trouble! Beats the field with a great shot.
Bumrah watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Edged. Everyone's gone up. Amazing. What a great way to end the innings. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
A few moves made in the field. Siraj coming in.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The new batter always likes to feel back. On ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Stretford end. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Square cut, finds point, no run. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Got that away nicely. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 10 off it. England 21 for 1.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings, and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Beats the field with a great shot. "11 runs added there. England 32 for 2. Bumrah from the Stretford end. Couldn't get it through the field. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. England are 38 for 2.
That's 4 overs down in the power play, and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Smacks that away through the gap. Straight to the fielder.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
8 runs added there. England are 46 for 2.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Stretford end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Jeez, timed that well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up. Siraj from the Brian Statham end.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
India with a massive shout. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. 5 runs added in the over. England are 58 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Pinged off the bat.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's the over. England 70 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
A few moves made in the field.
Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Over. England 77 for 2. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Going with a more defensive field.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Drilled that one away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Smacks that away through the gap. Pandya straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Livingston ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great shot through the gap.
on 49. A quick single, maybe?
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
One to get for 50.
End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. England a 91 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Goes over the top with that shot.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary. A very defensive field, this.
That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's a start and out. Duckett walks off frustrated at having gotten in and now has to go.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Beats the field with a great shot.
Going with a more defensive field.
That's a confident appeal. Chakravarti from the Brian Statham end. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Thick edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Chakravarti has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Out. What a screamer.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Finds the fielder with that shot. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone, there's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Three runs added in that over. England are 110 for 6. Bumrah coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Chakravarti into the attack now from the Brian Statham end. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Dives and takes a very good catch. What a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. Great shot through the gap. Five runs in that over. England are 115 for 7. Patel from the Stretford end. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Out. That's a special catch. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Swept away but finds the fielder. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Some adjustments to the field.
Perfectly timed. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
No, terrible shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Didn't time it at all and mid on with an easy catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, 5 off it. England are 130 for 9. Bumrah from the Brian Statham end.
A very defensive field, this.
Bumrah too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Power and precision in that shot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good running. They should come back for 2.
Just 2 to win.
Missed it. That was a chance. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Scores level now. Just 1 run needed. Only a batting meltdown will stop victory now. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away. This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon. Good morning, one and all.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Goes onto the front foot straight away and finds the gap. 4 off the first ball. Thank you very much. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive. It's straight to the extra cover fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
On that nicely, good defence.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Over, India are 8 for none.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Wood into the attack now from the football stand end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Perfectly timed. Edged it, no one there. It could be 4. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions, They've answered with full honours.
Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Kirkstall lane end. Edged. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Wow, that's missed the lot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Misses everything.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over, 10 off it. India, 33 for none. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Edged it. That's a confident appeal. And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down